Lance, what was clicking for you today?
No, I think Mac and I were flowing pretty good there, working in and out. I was able to work off the plate when I wanted to open up the outer half for some sliders and the inner half for some changeups there later on. So this execution, I felt pretty good.
Was this the best you felt with your changeup?
Yes, for sure. Not even close. If I'm shaking to it, I'm feeling pretty good with it. So, I would like to continue to feel this way, but it goes in and out. I've been working on a lot midweek, so hopefully it stays like this.
How much did the early lead kind of give you a little bit of breather though?
It was nice. I mean, it's always good when you get, a couple runs up on the board, especially against a guy like Schumacher. I mean, that's our probably our third or fourth time matching up. The last couple of times I faced the Angels, and I feel like every time has been pretty close game. So he's a really good pitcher, and when he gets going, he's tough. So to get that early homer and then another one there in the fourth or fifth was pretty big.
What did you think about what Devenski did after you left?
I mean, Devo just comes in, does what he always does. He's a great pitcher. We have an awesome bullpen. I think we have the best bullpen in the big leagues, especially the way that our guys can mix and match. Some guys can go long. Some guys can come in and get huge outs when needed. So he did a great job.
You had a tough start. You had a tough start back in Oakland. Did you come back with more of an emphasis for this start being at home?
No, I wouldn't. I mean, you got to look at it. I watched the film in Oakland. I felt like a lot of balls were ducking in the outfield. I felt, like I was a couple of pitches away or different positioning as far as the guys behind me goes, from getting out of that second with no runs and then being able to kind of continue to move and give up a couple homers on a pitch up and in and a breaking ball down and away. So when you have a rough outing as far as the stat line goes, you really have to break it down, because you can have a good outing with the stat line and be really bad. So I think it's good that you got to be honest with yourself. And I didn't feel like I was doing anything that drastically different that led to that outing. I feel like I had to stick with my plan, stick with my preparation midweek, and today was a good day, and I felt good going into it.
Picked up the 11th win of the season. Last year y'all didn't get that till next month. Do you feel like you guys are a little bit ahead of schedule?
Oh no, I think we're playing how we should be playing. I feel we're playing really good baseball. Guys are catching the ball. Guys are getting timely hits. We're throwing the ball really well. Like I said, we got the best bullpen in the big league, in my opinion. So when we get those leads and those guys can come in, we're feeling very confident. We just have to keep playing good baseball. Don't get too high, don't get too low. We're gonna lose some games here and there, but we're gonna, hopefully rattle multiple wins off in a row. And we have a big road trip coming up against a Rays team that started off pretty hot, and against the defending AL champs. So we're looking to have a good road trip before coming home for a little bit.
What's your confidence level overall with your game?
I'm sorry?
What's your confidence level with your own game?
Well, I think
all you've been through.
I think confidence comes from preparation. I know that, quote unquote, I have good stuff, but I think the preparation that I've watched a lot of these guys like Dallas and Charlie and Fires and Colin, even though he's hurt, and Musgrove. I think just the preparation that we all do puts ourselves in good positions for the game, because when you go out there, you let the ball go and everything else is kind of up in the air. So I think the biggest thing for me at this point is the preparation that I'm doing in between weeks, the steady lifts, the film watching, all that kind of stuff. I feel like that is really preparing me for the games.
How important is it to have you and Dallas pitching at a high level? What does it do for the rotation?
I mean, I think it's important for all of us to be pitching at a high level, because you look at it, we're going to Tampa, and you go Morton, Fires, Musgrove, I believe. So those are games that we all expect to win. I think these guys are awesome pitchers, and they maybe hit a rough patch here and there, but who doesn't? And these guys have been around for a long time. So Dallas has been throwing the ball awesome. I hope and expect myself to continue to throw the ball well, and expect those guys to follow it up, and for us to just have a really, really solid 1 through 5, because that's what you need. You need great 1 through 5 to win a lot.